Hey, what's going on, y'all? Blitzball champ Jason Ingram here for another Carolina Panthers talk. So, before I get into this, I just want to give a heads up that I apologize. This might actually get uploaded very late, and it's because I've been really exhausted. So, been doing a little too much lately. So, I really wanted to focus on catching up on some rest. Just with doing a lot of these and just um, my job and all the other activities. A brother's drained. A brother's really drained. So um, this may be uploaded late, but I wanted to eventually get around to this and just give my thoughts, of course, before the next game starts to take shape. But once again, the Carolina Panthers lose at home and now drop to 1-5 as they lost to the Atlanta Falcons, the NFC South Division rival Atlanta Falcons, by a final score of 38-20. So 18-point loss. And once again, this is the third straight game where the Carolina Panthers defense has allowed 30 or more points. And it has gotten to the point where this is getting pretty ridiculous with Carolina. Just really ridiculous. I mean, that's already 4 games so far this season where we've lost, where the opponent has scored 30 or more points. It's not good. It's not good. Now, while the offense has been able to put up some points here and there, the defense just really hasn't been able to do their part. And when you think about it, even in the Raiders game we won, I mean, Carolina still gave up 22 points. So it's been tough. It's been really tough. And just once again, another loss. And for the second time this season, lost to a division rival. So we've already lost to the Saints once and now to the Falcons once. And we're 0-3 now at home. So it's just not looking good for Carolina right now. And while the offense was able to do a little something in this game, just not enough, especially when the defense was really lacking. But I find it kind of interesting that this game had not a single sack. No sacks on Kirk Cousins, no sacks on Andy Dalton. So I found that kind of shocking. But Andy Dalton finished 26 of 38, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. As far as the interceptions, the first one he threw, I definitely felt like was his fault. Just a bad decision. The second interception, I probably wouldn't have thrown it, but I give more credit to the defender just being able to undercut that. So, but yeah, two bad interceptions. Chuba Hubbard almost got 100 yards rushing. He was 18 carries, 92 yards. Miles didn't really do much. 3 carries, 1 yard. Andy Dalton, 3 carries, 21 yards. So just not enough of the running game. Not enough of the run game. Deontay Johnson finished 6 catches, 78 yards, and a touchdown. Xavier Legette got his second touchdown of his career, 3 catches, 23 yards, and the touchdown. Jatavion Sanders, 5 catches, 49 yards. Jalen Coker got involved, 3 catches, 30 yards. But Jonathan Mingo, 1 catch, 1 yard. Just really not much there, y'all. Not much there. Troy Hill was the leading tackler. 9 total tackles, 8 of them solo. We did get 1 takeaway on the fumble from Ray McLeod. We were able to get one takeaway, but that's pretty much it. Kirk Cousins really didn't have to do much. 19 of 30, 225, and a touchdown. The run game really just had their way. The Falcons' running game had their way with Carolina's defense. Tyler Algier, 18 carries, 105 yards, and a touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 15 carries, 95 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Like, 3 rushing touchdowns. Not good. And Drake London got the 1 receiving touchdown on 6 carries, 74 yards, and the touchdown. But Kirk Cousins really didn't have to do much in this game, because Falcons' run game, running offense just ran all over us. But, and of course, they got the 2 interceptions. But, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's just, it's not good. It is not good whatsoever. Not to mention, I mean, you look at the team stats. Carolina had 21 first downs. Atlanta had 25. We were 5 of 11 on third downs, which not quite 50%, but definitely better than the previous game. But what hurt was 10 penalties. I mean, Atlanta only had 5 penalties. Carolina had 10 penalties for 74 yards. Like, we got to be more disciplined. Got to be more disciplined. Atlanta won the time of possession battle as well. But, like I said, you know, kudos to the offense. They were at least able to put 20 points on the board. And, you know, a couple of touchdowns from Andy Dalton. But, and the thing is, halftime, I mean, they were up 22-17. And it was really good to see Carolina score right near the end of the half to really keep it close. But honestly, I think a big issue is we can't have Carolina constantly be in a position where they have to go for a shootout between a team, especially when they're down, because they haven't really been able to win when they're down. They have yet to come back and win. So I feel like going forward, the only chance that Carolina can really win is they're going to have to start strong, and they're going to have to take the lead and maintain the lead the whole entire time. And it's probably going to have to be a big lead in order for them to really have a chance. But let's see. Now, here's the thing. I think it's time to really start considering perhaps the idea of Coach Ajaro on the hot seat. Because this is unacceptable. We got the worst defense. This is unacceptable. I don't know if it's, the 3-4 or whatnot, but this defense is unacceptable. This is not good. And unless they do something with this defense, it's going to get worse. It's going to be consistently bad where they're going to be giving up 30 points or more on an average. And that's not going to cut it. You can't win games like that. But I think need to start really holding Coach Ajaro accountable. And then, like I said, I know there may be many people out there that are rooting on for Dave Canales or whatnot, but he's another one that we're going to have to really hold accountable. I understand that this is his first year full-time head coach. I understand that. But in order for him to get any sort of notoriety or any respect, he's going to have to start winning games. I mean, whether he's a first-year head coach or not, if he wants to build any morale, any resume, any respect, make a case for himself as a good coach, he's going to need to start winning games. That's just plain and simple as that. He's going to need to start winning games. So, and they're gonna need to do something. They're gonna really need to do something because, the Buccaneers won. They put up 51 points, and the Falcons just beat us. So, yeah, it's not looking good for Carolina. The only other team I can think of that has the same record are the Patriots, which the Patriots haven't won at home either. And I think the Browns aren't the Browns 1-3? Yeah, the Browns are 1-3 as well, and the Jaguars. But so yeah, there's a couple of teams that still only have one win, but yeah, it's only going to get harder, y'all. It's going to get harder because Carolina back on the road for the next two games. And the next two games are against the Commanders and the Broncos. And, the Commanders, they're 4-2 right now, and they're 2-0 at home. Commanders are actually playing pretty good. I understand that they just lost to the Ravens, but they only lost by a touchdown. So, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. But yeah, like I said, I really don't have a whole lot to say with this game, just because defense got destroyed, offense did what they could, but just this defense needs to really be fixed. I don't know if it's just that they got to just try a whole bunch of things different. I don't know. But when you have 3 games in a row where you've given up 30 or more points, that's not good for your defense. That's not good. So they need to really fix that ASAP. But, and honestly, that's another loss at home. Not really making a great case for your fans to attend a Carolina Panthers game. And, you know, shout out to David Screws. I know he was at the game. Shout out to Corey. I know he was at the game. But it's like, y'all don't deserve that. You know, to have to go to this game and then they put up 30 plus points against us. Like, y'all don't deserve that. And if it's going to be like that, it's going to get to the point where fans are not going to want to go to the games. They're not going to want to go to the games. So, this team is in really bad shape. This team is in really bad shape. And to be honest, looking at the rest of the schedule, to keep it real with you, I could only see maybe 1 to 2 more wins. And I'm thinking Giants and Cardinals would be those wins. But I'm not so sure if we're going to get any more wins. And to be honest, if it ends up being that way, where we only end up with 1 win or possibly 2, that's not going to be a good start for Dave Canales. I'm just saying. But hope things will get better. Word is Jonathan Brooks may be designated to return for this upcoming game, perhaps against the Commanders. But injuries have really plagued this team. And they're going to have to really, our depth, but like I said, our depth is going to be tested. I had a feeling our depth was going to be really tested this season. But, yeah. Offense can only do but so much. Defense can't get any stops. That's really how things went down. But yeah, Atlanta Falcons win the first one, 38-20. Pretty embarrassing. But we'll see what happens with this Commanders game. I don't have a good feeling, but we'll see how they prepare for that. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty. All the info's in the description. Keep pounding no matter what. I'm about to go pass out. But I love y'all. For another Carolina Panthers talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. My name is Jason Ingram. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.